Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get your mount from Aloalo Island from Variant Dungeon. This is getting all 12 entries in this dungeon, and you can see the fairy, which is the boss on the right path, is going to be your mount. Now, if you are going as a DPS, you want to bring Cure and Rampart. If you're going as a healer, Spirit Dart and Rampart. And if you're a tank, you're going to take Spirit Dart and Cure. Now, you're going to be using Ultimatum as a DPS for one of the entries because you're going to need to keep a certain NPC alive, and two of the enemies can basically one-shot them, so Ultimatum to stun them can help a lot. In order to unlock the aloalo Island, talk to Osmond here first if it's your first time unlocking a Variant Dungeon, and then talk to Shallow Moor. You can unlock any version of the Variant Dungeons in any order, but you first must do the main story quest, the sartraps duty. So go into the VNC duty finder, go to the elephant, and then register for duty. Now, because that the entries are basically do one thing and then on your second run you do the opposite, we're only going to be doing 6 out of the 12 entries, and then I'll tell you exactly to do the opposite to get the other 6. Because each path will have 4 each. Okay, so see you guys when I get inside. So entry number 1 and 2 on the left side path is going to ask your friend to fish or not to fish. Press on will allow the left side to be unlocked. Here at the lala field being attacked, you have to save him for entry number 1 and then let his HP run out for entry number 2. The big crab enemies must be killed, otherwise they do tail screw on him and 2 hits he'll be dead. So ultimatum to stun, or you can use low blow, but killing the big ones first is key to getting the entry where he stays alive. You also can heal him as well if you are a healer or have the variant cure. But this is going to be entry number 1 and 2 on the left side path. So entry number 3 and 4 on the left side path is to do the opposite. Let him fish. This is going to make time fly by. This is also going to make the tide come in, allowing you to go to the right side path. So entry 3 and 4 is going to be on the right side after the tide comes in. And number 3 is going to be on the left side, and number 4 is going to be on the right. So after you pick yours and come back and do the opposite, he's going to fish out the enemies, and then you're going to attack them. Remember, whatever you choose is going to affect the boss mechanics in the end and that path. So after you've done this 4 times, we will now heading over to the middle path, where there will also be 4 entries. So the middle path, funny enough, has 2 branching paths going into it. So in order to get to the left side path, you must kill these enemies off of that circle insignia that you see on the ground. Doing so, the magic from killing the caterpillars will be absorbed by the trent, and it's going to end up growing pretty big, and you don't want that. So make sure to kill them off to go to the left side. So after you go to the left path, you're going to go to these red bushes here. This is not discovered on the map, so you wouldn't have known this was there unless you looked it up or you explored. So going through, you're going to go all the way down and chase these animals away from the bushes. You're going to do this twice. After the last pack before the final boss, you are going to go into the bushes again to scare them off. So right before the boss is going to be the last set of flowers. That's going to be entry number 1. Number 2, you do not go through these flowers and just go straight for the boss. Okay, so I also want to give a huge shout out to Lonely Sakura, who has been in this footage with me, helping me do these middle entries. So I want to give a huge shout out to her. And now we're moving on to path number 3 and 4. So to get to the right side path of the branch, you must kill the trent off the sigil here, then kill the caterpillars on top of it, turning green upon defeat. Once all 4 are absorbed into the tree, it will sprout out the branch that you will go up to do entry number 3 and 4. So entry number 3 and 4 will involve the miqote up here. Letting her summon the golems will be number 3, and attacking her like I just did will be entry number 4. After those enemies are defeated, go down the right slide there and go fight the boss. And that will conclude entry 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the middle path. So the right side path, you're going to be dealing with this fairy here. Entry 1, 2, and 3 is going to involve denying her help 3 times. This is going to make her annoyed, and then she's going to disappear, allowing your friend here to barrel through those bushes to the left, going to the other side. So entry number 1 is going to involve touching these mimics here and attacking them and killing them. Entry number 2 is basically ignoring them and going straight for the bushes over there and continuing to the final boss. Simple as that. Entry number 3 is going to accept the fairy's help and then going through her dungeons. As you can see, there's a shadow on the ground. Step on them. Basically whoopee cushions. This is going to be entry number 3 on the right side path. Keep following, go to the boss, kill her, and we're going on to entry number 4. So the last entry is a ritual at these statues. So in Say Chat, do "O Dancer of the Skies," apostrophe hear me, period, and then rock around clockwise. This is going to give you a buff, and then you must dance emote to the sparrow to complete its ritual. Next is going to be the turtle. In Say Chat, do "O Wayfarer of Land and Sea," apostrophe hear me, and then run counterclockwise twice. So accidentally went clockwise instead of counterclockwise, so you can use sprint if you like, and you're going to be doing this twice. You know you did it right because it lights up when you bypass it. So when you come back to the turtle, you're going to do the emote bow in front of it, and then you're going to go and do it on the whale next. Now, for the whale, in Say Chat, you're going to be saying, "O messenger from beyond the horizon, apostrophe hear me." You're going to be running clockwise once, stop at the statue, and go counterclockwise. And then when you come back to the whale, you're going to do /dance to activate the last statue, and then the entrance will unlock for you to go to the secret boss, which is also going to have one more puzzle to solve before you go into it. Failing will send you to the right side path again. So after going down the slide, you'll kill a bunch of enemies, and also the Rogadin NPC will pop up. Attacking him and defeating him will drop the sack. You must put the statues on the pedestal in order of sparrow, turtle, and whale. Or sparrow, whale, turtle. This allows you to dissipate the mist and allowing you to go to the final boss. If you fail to put the statues in order, you'll be sent back to the fairy path and you'll be able to fight that boss again. This is the only way to get the last part of the map, so if you're a completionist, fail this on the second attempt to get that last bit of map. And that's going to be all 12. So after you've done with that, you're going to achievements. You're going to go into, I think it was exploration, others, or duty. Come all the way to the bottom and look for good-willed hunting. If you have it just recently completed it, it will be under your relevant and under last 5. So go ahead and claim it. And go ahead and use it. Okay, so now we're going to go to some place where I can use my mount and I'll show it off. Alright, so here we are in Labyrinthos, so it's going to be in slot 4 for me. So this mischief-loving fairy was originally companion to a scholar, but her aether infused to disperse in the wake of her master's death. After enduring a dull existence for long years, she found it in you someone who could provide her with excitement, and thus did she weave an avatar of herself to join you on adventures. So basically she kind of holds you by the neck, or your shirt if you had it, and then you fly. And as you can hear, let me jack up the music. It's the Aloalo Island music. Kind of like Tinkerbell, kind of like holding you and you're flying. And it's basically, this is on the ground, without the glow. Alright, so that is how you get your fairy mount from aloalo Island. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, Comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and join the first brood. If you guys want to join my Discord servers, the link is in the description down below. And if you guys want to support my channel monetarily, I do have YouTube memberships available and a link to my Patreon in the description down below. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. And always remember to keep forging ahead. Good luck.